the stars are gone, the night is cold and so lonely. But if it's my only chance to catch you in this tiny life, the world on fire and I will hold you tight to the end of the time. None of us will say goodbye, and my love will die forever. You and I, don't you leave a tear for me. Don't you sleep with a broken dream. When everything's meant to be. Through the fire and through the tide, through the thin I called it love and brought you by my side. Believe in you and hold your hand. Any stories can never end. I've seen people often cry with someone's taken mine. Someone got a reason but never really find the rhyme. Well, I met you in this life. I'll be braced and try my very best. The word is mad, but I will hold you tight to the end of the time. None of us will say goodbye, and my love will die forever. You and I, don't you leave a tear for me. Don't you sleep with a broken dream. When everything's meant to be, like you and I are meant to be.
Hello everyone! I should probably get something up here for the test server. Let me do that real quick. To indicate that this is a test server gameplay. I guess we're going to have to go here. Let's call that test server. Hey, Eon! Alright. That's a bit too big. Where is the... There we go. It's still a little too big, so let's change that a little. Do that. Alright. Yeah, that works a bit better. Alright. Good stuff. I know it says on stream title, but they can be a bit funny when it comes to it. So just need to make sure I've got all my dots and T's covered. Because if I don't, and something goes wrong, I am liable. And I don't want that. Oh no, that's not what we want. That will work. Hey, it's the first time I've actually got access to stream the test server, so I figured why not do it on Wednesday? It's better than getting slaughtered on social media. Hey Eon, how's it going, buddy? Long time no speak. Sonic Frontiers 2? Rumored to be in the works? Alright, chat. We have a little bit of a problem. Someone needs to help me out with this, right? Someone needs to help me. If you've noticed, I don't know if you have, but... So we've had some UI changes, which is kind of cool. So now you've got all, like, you can delete all your stuff. So you've got your pins. But it actually shows you how many red nucleus you've collected on the map. I've been on Twitch every Monday. Every Monday I've been on Twitch. At the moment it's been once a week. I'm going to try and make Wednesdays streaming days for like different games, and so I stream both the thing. I'm just trying to get Restream working properly where I can actually put a thumbnail up, because at the moment I can't, and it's really irritating and annoying. Right now, when I push it to YouTube, it gives me a very not satisfying thing, and that's just not pleasant. And so I have to go in afterwards to put the thumbnail up and stuff and enable everything that I want to enable, and honestly, it's not great. But I'm hoping to find a proper way to do it as soon as I finished moving anyway. Let's reload this. Alright, so that's good. Live stream, that's fine. But happy to hear you're doing good, my dude. Happy to hear you're doing good. They need her to sell her. They're pushing her like crazy. Pushing who? GU? Of course they are. Sorry about this, chat. Okay. Alright. We are good to go. I have. Well, I've seen it in the actual clips. We also have this world boss thing here, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually teleport you, but now you have like a whole list of being able to see what you want. I think this is really cool. It's crazy how many bosses we have, right? Like world bosses. Interesting. I might have to actually go and start killing some of these bosses. Oh, that looks even more interesting. That gives you just garbage stuff. But yeah, so I don't know. I thought it was interesting. A lot of people are saying that GU is essentially just a cash grab to burn your resources. I pretty much agree. She is good. I don't know her full rotation, but we can mess her up. But the one thing that's actually got me a little triggered at the moment, I love the fact that they're doing that, right? They're actually showing you on the map how much you've got. So if you like going here, 5 out of 5, 1 out of 1, it's amazing. And I think that's really, really cool. If you're going to inners, there's 2 here. You've got 2 out of 2, 6 out of 6, 2 out of 2. If we go to Asperia, 148 out of 148. Again, this is like for the whole of the Asperia map. There was only golden nucleus here. If we go back to Vera, 14 out of 14. Again, I don't think anyone's complaining there. But my complaint is this one here. So over here, there is no red nucleus in here, so that is fine. Although this over here looks nasty. But apparently, I am missing 1 red nucleus in Ignisville. So who wants to tell me where I'm missing it? What quest have I not done that gives me that extra red nucleus so I can complete it 100%? The red nucleus? What hidden chest? I'm essentially missing 1. I've been playing Helldivers 2 a lot. My computer can barely run it, but it's still fun. Helldivers 2 is fun, especially in multiplayer. If you're playing it with friends, it's really good. Wait, there's a side quest? Is there a side quest? There is not. Are you sure there's a story side quest? Like, is that confirmed? Was there one on CN? God damn it! So this is her skin. I'm a little disappointed with her skin, I'm going to be honest. And I've seen like the last few characters that have done the same. It's the same skin. Just different design. It feels... Yeah, everything's maxed. I'm clearly missing just like maybe 1 or 2, maybe 1 quest or something that I don't know about. I don't know. It kind of defeats the purpose of the A3. Like if you look at Yanoa,
is up to now. I wonder what Breely is up to
it changes
now.
the skin entirely. If you look at Plotty,
Why are you
looking at me?
It's completely
Is there
different.
something else?
Asuka
どっ
didn't
ち
have
が優
anything,
秀
but you
軍
know
営を
her.
助けるのはエリートの義務ってだけよ
It changes.
Do
Even
you require
Nanyin.
my help? Do you require my help?
It changes.
I can do this. I can do this.
It changes. But for her one, it's literally just the same thing. I've got the ones in as all of them, brick. So if you actually go to inners, right? It actually shows you you've got 2 there, 6 there, and 2 there. So you know you got your 10 red nucleus between the 4. So it's actually showing you how many there are on the world map. That looks horrendously bad. Yeah, 3 recolors is just absolutely lazy. Hey, Power Boss. But this one is in Domain 9. It's not in the pod area either. It's in here somewhere. Now, as far as I can see, I've done every quest possible. So on Global, I'm going to have to go and see what I've missed. There is a lot of emotional damage, I can tell you that for now. But I actually don't know where I'm missing the final one. All my statues are maxed out. I don't have anything else to do. We've literally just gone live with on the test server. So for those of you that haven't seen my video, she's actually okay power-wise. She's pretty much what you would expect. She's actually quite fun to use, which is at least something good. With Plotty, it was kind of just jump in the air and off you go. But I do like her skill set. I think the Chinese checkers is weird. But that's a lot of damage. She does go with Asuka. I have. And Unleashed owes me $10, Power Boss. Remember our bet? It's in my video I just released. He owes me $10. So she actually works with Asuka, she works with Facer really good. And she does work with Nanyin, which is the one I'm using it with, because I can't be bothered to pull for Facer. Because you need Facer. And I would need to pull A6 on her, and then Facer. It's not even worth pulling for Facer at this point. But at the moment, with what I'm using, and that's not, you know, anything crazy. Like I said, I've only got like 51k flame. Which is actually pretty decent. My Titan gear isn't the best. And this isn't actually up to date to what I've got. I could, you know, use... Can you imagine having all of these resources? Just look at it. It's crazy. So much resources. But yeah, I usually like to test it based on my setup. Now, I did give her the matrices at max because we were had to test it out on Vodem. You know what? Let's let's upgrade these as well. Why not? Okay. Let's do these as well. I mean, none of this is going to apply to my main account, so it's fine. I wish it did. Alright, so that's her done, and then I guess we've got Nanyin. She was the only one I've actually managed to get to A1 in terms of her matrices. I was quite happy with that. Oh, last time, if there was like a bug where you had to level them up one of those blues at a time, I turned it off and left. But if I maxed out my character right now, that would be my combat score. Slightly higher, I'd probably be 170,000. Yeesh! Look at the difference those matrices made. God damn. But honestly, I don't 100% know her rotation. I've been just messing about, but she's quite fun. Don't know if this is the best thing to open with, but then we're going to go into... Wait, what? The test server ping is pretty bad. I mean, I don't mind this mode, but it really detracts from what you're doing. Yeah, I don't think this is the optimal rotation that I'm doing, but I'll need to look it up, unless someone knows the optimal rotation. But she is fun to play, and I'm actually quite impressed with how fun she is to play. Yeah, I can see people not liking this aspect, but yeah. But seriously, does anyone know where that last gold beef is? So for a 2 minute, we got to 1.2 billion, and that's with me not knowing the rotation. I mean, that's pretty much what plot is, right? You hold the attack and off you go. Let's go. Yeah, it's decent. the rotation that I've been using, essentially. Oh, come on. It broke. It didn't go into my skill. How sad was that? Didn't go into my skill, so it broke my rotation completely. But we can go out into the wild a little bit and let's have a look. Let's go away. So we can change and fly into the air. But power, what did it settle on in the end? I mean, Jimquisition and Kotaku are yet to put their reviews out. Come on, you can do it. I'm still in combat? How am I still in combat? I'm still in combat. Guess I could always... That wasn't the dive bomb fishing thing that you said. So how do we do the dive bomb fishing thing? It's not that. Attack and then hold. That's not that. I'm guessing it's these ones. Brilliant colors. Hold dodge. Interesting. Let's go somewhere. Let's go to domain 9. Maybe we'll stumble across what I'm missing. Probably not. Yeah, once Jim and Kotaku get involved, it's over. It says dash. I have no. Ah, that's what you mean. There we go. It doesn't look very good. It'll probably be like 3 weeks after it comes out, so 22nd of May. Did it do any damage? But yeah, G's banner should end pretty much when 4.0 lands, which is the 22nd of May. I mean, it's killing these guys in one hit. I have a question. If the game says 2024, does it mean it's coming 2024 with no confirmed release date? Yes. Or at least that's when they're hoping the game will come out. So she drops those checkers down, which basically acts like mines, which is really cool. You hand me out from Wish. So there was a couple of things on here. So, for example, so that's these all kind of looked at. Then you got to dodge stuff, which makes sense. These are the ones that I was doing with the checkers and stuff. So you got a skill, which again, you got step into the game. And then half piece advantage. While step into the game is active, manually use or automatically trigger half piece advantage at the end of the duration. Fall from the sky, dealing damage equal to thing. So, according to this, that is that. Look. Loslin literally takes a pole out, jumps around it, spreads her legs, and dances on the pole going up and down. There is nothing that you can say that is not going to get everyone, that's probably a male or female, pulling for that character. I have to stay strong. Lottie. But look, when they created Loslin, or Roslyn as she's gonna be known, sheesh, that was a lot of damage. Man, he just got deleted. They knew exactly what they were doing when they created her. There is literally no doubt in my mind. But her discharge has tactical deployment, scorching sun, and blazing core. Each summon adds 1 stack of tactical deployment, increasing the zone's damage by an additional 50% of attack per second, up to 8 stacks. Scorching sun, gain tactical deployment, which is that, stacks, also grants equivalent stacks of scorching sun, with each stack increasing flame damage by an additional 2.5%, up to 8 seconds. I can use any flame weapon's discharge skill, gain 8 hyper body for 8 seconds. So this is actually really cool. I'm really excited for hyper body because, you know, it's been forever and a day since I've had something with hyper body. I think Land was the last one, really. All right, someone needs to send me a picture of, a picture on Discord with Nora, because I'm probably thinking it's a wrong person. But isn't she the Vault Lady? The one that I covered in my last video. But my question is, how do I get these stacks? Each summon adds... So each time I use a discharge, it adds a stack. Where's my stacks? That's after Papa appears 5 times, gained a satisfied buff. The next time skill is used will immediately trigger from okay, cool. That one I did know. Central Nexus. Blazing Core. When using any flames, yeah, that's fine. When dealing damage, ignore 15% of enemy's flame resistance, but there's not really any flame resistance. That's flame resistance. Increase final damage by 10% in team. See, Cat knows how to describe them, like, without even trying. Cat knows. Each move deals an additional damage equal to 120%. So she's really... But I don't know where those stacks come in. That kind of came and went. But if we go... I don't know what this is. This in the bottom right hand corner? I don't know what that is. Can't click it, can't do anything with it. But that seems to be new. But overall, I am actually quite happy with the way she's turned out. So she has decisive placement. Each move uses 1 stack to increase damage by 400. So if I've used that now, if I use enter the game, I see. So you want to discharge with her first and then use the skill, because that will give you more damage. So Silver, which skin do you prefer? This is her A0 default skin. You're saying you like her A3 just like Tegsy does. That's her A3 skin. This is her skin that you can earn in-game as their send-off for 3.0. And that is the paid skin. Ready for a night out in town. Do you know what, Power Boss? I've been wondering who it reminds me of. You're 100% right. It does remind me of Lulu from Final Fantasy X. It's been driving me crazy. You like the paid skin too? You know, everyone was dissing the paid skin, and now it's turned the best. The paid skin is the best skin. When I played the board game. Don't die, don't die. Aha, so that's what it is. I see it now. And then it resets. Oh, that could be cool. the skirt fixed it. I don't know. I'm gonna try and get the Gachapon skin as well. That's just a lot of damage. I still like the way she puts the checkers down on the floor. That wasn't supposed to happen. These are just landmines. This is the character that's arriving on the 30th of April. And I'll show you what's coming on the 22nd of May. Let's have a look. Oh yes. Oh yes. They're not, I mean, they're not even trying to hide that at this point. So this is one of the characters that's coming later. Let's just have a quick look. It's only a minute video anyway. You know, Flame better be just as good. Or I'm out. I'm quitting. You know, that's just going to be just complete discrimination to Flame. So this is the new Vault character that's coming in 4.0. Good lord, them fires. They do look weird, actually. You know, getting those all-important shots in, because we all know why people are pulling for these characters. I'm saying BB. What is BB doing? Good lord, BB. They're trying to put Stellar Blade out of business. They are trying to put Stellar Blade out of business. I mean, if you look at what's coming, then she should be third in line. Let's check this one out. So this is Loslin. Alright, and I think for global, she's going to be called Roslyn. Yeah, I still prefer her A0 skin. I don't know. Her A0 to me looks better. So who do you think looks better? This one or Nora? You prefer A3? No, I prefer the A0. But then again, I prefer white. Now this is why they know their target audience, right? I mean, this is just getting silly now. Silver says white looks good as well. But you just know this is edging on. they're walking a fine line between what is an R-rated game and what isn't at this point, I reckon. But her combat looks insane, right? Like, they are getting... I keep thinking they're running out of ideas with weapons, and then they keep surprising me. Okay, you're about to actually now see her discharge skill. There you go. There's the money shot right there. No. Yeah. It's like that's her discharge skill. Looking pretty sweet. I'm guessing BB has some kind of affection for thing. But good lord, like, where is it? You just know that they know their target audience when they decide, they just say, fuck it, we're gonna go all in. That's it. Let's just do it. Do it live. Let's just go. They're like, let's do it. Oh, and let's just add an animation where she's really tired and completely bent over, just for the final little bit of kicks. It's like, I see what you're doing there, buddy. I do. I'm not gonna deny it. I see what you're doing there. Oh, but yeah, the characters in the next update look amazing. If I were an enemy, I'd fly to that like a moth. So Silva, as someone who plays Honkai Star Rail, Genshin and everything, who has the hottest characters? Tower Fantasy, Genshin, or Honkai Star Rail? We don't count Azure Lane. That's just porn. This game by a mile. And, you know, as they say, the plot is important when it comes to video games, so, you know, clearly it's the plot that counts. And this game does have a lot of plot. But I still say what they did to her in terms of free skins being essentially just reskins is a little cheeky. But I don't know how to activate Scorching Sun. I haven't quite figured that one out. So if we look at the discharge, it says... Where is it? Wait, did it change? Or is it skill? No, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Gain tactical deployment stacks, also grants equivalent. Like, I don't see that at all. Is the stacks actually appearing and I'm just missing it? Maybe using almost upgrading everything to 3 stars was probably a bad idea. Okay, do it. But do you know what's crazy, right? My combat score here is 169. Now this will be roughly about 172,000 if we was on my actual account with what I've got here. You know, everything 6 stars, 3-star maxed matrices. It'd be about 172 around there. I'm seeing people with a 230,000 combat score. How do you get there? I have not seen Loslin's new face, but how do you actually get to 230,000? I know there's a lot of money involved. Like I totally get that. At this point, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe for fantasy. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe so people can start helping me with my donations to pull characters. There's tactical deployment, and there's scorching sun. They don't last very long though. Oh, come on. Gain tactical deployment stacks. So how do you actually gain a tactical deployment stack? What does it mean by each summon adds 1 stack of tactical deployment? So you got that. And then gaining tactical stack deployment stacks also grant equivalent to this. So I'm actually not quite sure how... What are you running away for? But that's not... That's blazing cool, but how do you actually maintain it? Using the skill again, give me another stack. It does not. Yeah, but what I don't know is how you gain the stacks. So you can gain up to 8 stacks each, right? And that's what I'm not that's what I'm not getting. So if we go to Awaken, where final damage increase final damage by 18% when free flow is equipped, which is her weapon. If there is only 1 target in the zone, increase flame damage by 10%. If there are 2 or more targets, increase flame damage to 14%. So that's really cool because that's an extra 10 to 14% extra damage by just having 2 flame weapons equipped. And this dude is now taking an extra 10% damage from me doing absolutely nothing. This is it over here. Blazing Cores. Well, that's Blazing Cores obviously not what we're looking for. This one. No, that's Hyper Body. What am I looking for? Am I confusing myself? I could be doing that. So Blazing is Scorching Sun. So I don't know how to get Scorch. I don't know how Scorching Sun stacks work. You can get up to 8 stacks and tactical deployment up to 8 stacks. Let's see Lyra. Let's see her new face. Did you put it in spoilers? Yes, you did. Good. way nicer. Way, way nicer. That's much better. That is so much better. Yeah, I kind of saw that. Silver. Can we? I mean, can we go into training? Is everything gonna? Let's go back to the test dummies. But chat, that is literally your job. You need to find out where that 59th red nucleus is. I kind of need to know. Oh, you haven't seen it, Brick? If you haven't, I'll show it. I don't think you're in my Discord. I don't know why you're not in my Discord. You should totally be in my Discord. That's the before and after. I mean, that is totally so much better. Like, this one looked kind of plasticky, kind of, I don't know, just inhuman. Although, I do prefer these eyes over this one. I think they should have left her eyes. I think they got the eyes wrong on this one. These one look more alien, I guess. I don't like the eyes on her in this one. But I think everything else is spot on. Maybe they could have made the eyes a little smaller and used them here. I just don't like her eyes in this one. It can be all of Domain 9, but I'm pretty sure I've done everything everywhere else, but there must be a hidden quest somewhere. I just don't know. I honestly don't know. But on a bright note, this is the first time I'm actually on the test server streaming, and they've given me permission, so maybe I'm doing something good. Oops. No, I don't mind the smaller eyes. I just think this one actually just... Well, you can't see it now, but I think the before actually just looked better. In my opinion. I just think it just looked better, and... I don't know. Have any of you been to the Tower of Fantasy info lately? They've changed it a lot. Like a lot. Man, I didn't pay attention to the storyline for GU, but I had to play through it, so I skipped everything. So I don't actually know what's going on. What do I mean? If we look at it here, it's changed a lot. Like, the whole structure of it has changed. It never used to be like this. You've actually got filters now that you can have multiple filters that you didn't have before. Those are literally the only healers in the game. It gets worse when you look at... Well, actually, the healers and tanks are about the same, right? Yeah. And then you look at DPS. Yeah. DPS is like all over the place. Showed you how many banners they've been on. Whether they're in standard or not yet. Hey, Lova. Interactive map. So if we go here and we toggle to domain 9, we don't want any of these. None of those, none of those, none of those. So they don't even actually show any red nucleus on this. I mean, I've collected everything on this map, 100%. But maybe there's some gold secret ones I haven't, but they don't give anything anyway. But the actual exploration map doesn't actually tell you any red nucleus. I guess Ray isn't here? Isn't Ray a DPS? I guess they haven't added Ray onto this yet, which is weird. This is kind of cool as well, so you actually see the version updates and when they add the characters. I mean, it's really cool. I like it. But it also just gives you like an indication of like these up to here, even Sakifua really early on. I mean, these three were the standard characters that came out with the game. She came really early on, and then that's all we've had for tanks. So if you was a tank main, you absolutely had to pull for Asuka. And if you're a healer, you really don't have much options. Although they're all actually kind of good. She's really good for just buffing and executing. She can keep you alive, well, yourself alive at the very least. One of the best healers in the game. She's amazing, another buffer. She's still useful. He's really good for those oh shit moments, and no one really uses Pepper. Poor old Pepper. But yeah, so I don't actually know where we can. There's no red nucleus like there used to be in the previous one. So if we like go to Cabin 8, there's nothing. There's just nothing here. I don't know why why Cabin 8 is going here though. That's broken in itself. Well, if you just go to the Vera continent, didn't they actually have the gold nucleus here? Yeah, they did. So you used to have like the red nucleus, which would be up here. But they don't have any for Domain 9. So I actually just don't know. But I'm missing one. And it's honestly bugging me. I want to know where it is. Aha. So there is airdrop type 2, airdrop type 3, airdrop type 1. I'm guessing those are the nucleuses. You got the bounties. Holy. They've already mapped this shit out. They're good, man. Well, at least it'll give me something to do for a few days. Which quest? Dude, I remember when I was missing one item in the Twilight Zone. I was going mental trying to find it. I spent days in there trying to find it. And I finally found it. I was so happy. See, Kat, when you say that one... Oh, you sent me a vid. Okay. Where did you send me a vid? Yes, I've done that one. That one I did do. I mean, could it be on one of these islands? Can we even go to these islands here? Is it even possible to go this? Well, I guess it is. Is there any reason to go here, though? But yeah, overall, I think she's a really good character. I'm actually quite happy with it. If they keep her the way she is, she's going to replace my Zeke. Although, I am a little disappointed I'm losing Zeke because of the Execute. Execute is really just insane, right? Everyone loves a bit of Execute. Yeah, because I've got this. So, you have to have all of them at number 7 to get them. I think Ling Han would be good here. Let's go. Yeah, that doesn't look like I'm gonna end up getting there anytime soon. That's the first one, right? Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Do I have Yan Miao unlocked? I do. I do. Let's quickly take her to A6 in case that actually affects her.
I can do this.
No, I didn't want to do that. Stop it. Alright. Does her matrices help her fly away? If it does, great. If it doesn't, don't matter. Alright, so what we're gonna do is now go to weapons. And let's just change one of these to Yan Miao. Alright, I've never really used her. How does one go about her silly skill? How do you do her jump and glide? Is it just jump and hold attack? Nope. I don't know if I've done the snowy. Which one is snowy?
Watch this.
Maybe I haven't done snowy. I think I just got snowy normally. Maybe that's the one I'm missing. If you can send me a link to that, that would be great. Hold dash. Okay. No, no, don't be dumb, don't be dumb, don't be dumb, don't be dumb. Okay, we're gonna get this right, we're gonna get this right. Okay, that didn't work. That didn't work. Chat, that did not work. Aim using hold. Dash backward and hold. Okay. Aim using hold in any direction. Dash, hold, attack. Dash, hold. Either I'm really stupid or like I don't really. You don't need to answer that question. I guess it's okay, there we go. It didn't last long enough. Woo! Oh god. Go, 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 go. But I think we've established that it might be the snowy quest that I'm missing. Because I don't think I actually got it via the quest. Hee! Yeah. I do. I just need it to run out of time. Look. Hey, look, we're playing Stellar Blade, boys. We're playing Stellar Blade. Let's go. I mean, this was the gameplay for Stellar Blade, right? I think that's enough time. I'll take my phone off the desk in a second. Yeah, that's well. I don't know if on PlayStation, but PC is fine. I'm on the CN, well, wherever these test servers are. I'm guessing CN. So you can see my ping in the top right-hand corner. It's like 170 something. So there is that. You should dash, then hold, dash, then attack, then hold, dash, then attack. Wait. What? That makes literally no sense. Speak English. Okay. This is not gonna work. I might actually fall. Mistakes were made, by the way. I just want everyone to know. I just want everyone to know that mistakes were actually made and it isn't my fault. Can you eat food while here? One of these has to be good for stamina, right? Stamina? No. Hey, Oran. How's it going? Stamina. Just needs the hands. Where's the indicator where the hands go into the air? Those ones where, unless I'm thinking of the wrong game. Regenerate 500 endurance, 600 endurance. It's hold dash, best look up to go up, hold dash, look up, hold dash, hold attack. Well, right now, I just need to get up here. Without dying. I don't know why we're coming here. Because it probably is snowy that I'm missing. I don't even think we're supposed to be here. Either this thing is really far in the distance or I cannot see it. I think the best comment I've seen on Twitter so far is saying Starfield was called Starflop at 83, so does that mean 82 Stellar Blade is Stellar Bad? Yeah, it looks like it's just decoration. So, let's see. You dash without moving. You will move in the air. After that you do not move. Hold your dash, which will move you again. You make it sound so easy. She's running out of stamina real quick. I think I'm dead. Chat, I think mistakes were made. No one told me it uses stamina. Yeah, it's a lot easier with a keyboard, Oren. I can see it because you're just using the right and left mouse button. I can see how this thing on a controller you're kind of going, hold the dash button, then you kind of have to go on the attack button and then back to the dash button. I think she died. I think she took a painful death. It's not coming through again? I fixed it. Alright. Please land me somewhere where I can thing. Well, it sounds like... Okay, here we go. Imagine your home point being the void abyss. You are really hurt. Is that ever going to be used? That looks like such a DPS loss. Oh, he's still coming. Very flashy. Though her skill that has you levitate, this seems pointless. Like, is anyone ever gonna actually use this? Like, realistically. I don't see any use for this at all. It seems like such a DPS loss. Even though it does look really damn cool. Like, why would anyone want to use this? I don't know, it just feels weird. Alright, let's see. Where do we go to start this? I may have done this. I'll have to have a look. But you know what? Let's have a quick gander. Yeah, it looks really pointless, like ultra pointless. Where would that location be? It's right about here. How's not coming over stream? Why would that be? Alerts. That's there. Power, try now. That should maybe fix it. I think they were all turned off. How many stars has my Snowy got? I think my Snowy is full stars. I think everything now is full stars. Okay, there's too many of them now.
My servant, Void Angel, is now in position.
No, there's too many of them, so let's take that away. Was it just once? Did it just play once or did it play twice? Yeah, I've got Snowy's max stars. I think everything of mine is,
Smart
except for
servant
Leah.
Leia at your command.
I just wasn't prepared to pay the amount of money they wanted for Leah. I was a little annoyed that they charged so much for Leah. Like, charging for smart servants is just dirty. Alright, so it's Arrow. What is that one? Let's see. Okay, so you need a bow and arrow for this. It seems. Does she show what the arrow one is? Alright, so it's 10 and 2. So it's 10 there and 2 there. Even although that does look like a 5 instead. Each ni san go roku hachi nana hachi. So where's 9? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6, 7, 8, right? Ichi ni san yon go roku nana hachi. Okay. My Japanese is a bit rusty, but I still remember a few things. Totally know what I want to do. Alright. So it wanted... Wait, let's double check just to make sure this starts the quest, because if it does, then happy days. So yeah, it was number 6 and number 2. Did not work. Okay, so this is the quest I'm missing. Good. Yep, this is the quest I'm missing. Let's go! Okay, I'm not going to do it now, obviously. No need. But this will be the final one I'm missing. That will give me that 59 out of 59. So if you haven't seen any of this yet, or if you maybe have seen it from Gateo, you've got this new thing that you can do. Can we pin stuff? Yeah, you can now pin stuff that way. You can delete all of them in one go if you want to, which is kind of okay. You've got world boss stuff. Thanks a lot for that, cat. I appreciate it. So you can actually see what every single world boss drops now, which is kind of cool. The most useless ones were... Where were they? Yeah. No, not that one. Nope. Where was the useless ones that didn't drop anything? They didn't drop the... Oh, there you go. That was useless, right? Absolutely useless. Didn't give you anything. Like, why these two bosses even exist, I don't know. They are total garbage. They don't even give you these shards. A box select world be better still. And what I would have liked them to do is go one step further and allow you to teleport. They do not allow you to teleport. So that's a little disappointing. It would be nice if you could just click on that to teleport and it will take you to the location of the boss. So they've added that as a quality of life. They've completely broken this though at the bottom. That looks horrendous. I'm hoping they fix that when it comes to the actual release, but I'm not going to hold my breath. We also have this over here, but there's nothing here. And I think we get to see... Oh, you're gonna try and kill me, aren't you? Where was it? Do we actually get to see the battle pass? No. It looks like it's the school outfit that we're gonna get next week. It showed it briefly, but can't see it anymore, which is a little annoying. Oh, here we go. Elite honor. So they changed. This has changed. The picture has changed. So this potentially could be what we're getting next month on the 30th. So take that with a grain of salt. I don't know if it is. But that's what the elite one. I think we've already got that, right? Yes, this one here. For the female character. I said I think, but what it showed me previously, I think was this one. So they could be placeholders. We don't know. This looks new. Or it might not be new. No, it's from the Majestic Dragon event. This is from the Eva event. Silken Adornment. Elite Grandeur. I think this is the one that I saw. That's just a beach outfit. New Year's. Star Recruits is the one that's currently in game. I've not seen this before. Any ideas where we get this one from? Obtained from Cyber Friday Gachapon event. Hey, Xbox Quackers, good to see you supporting the dudes that actually made it. Which skin? Hey, thank you for the 1-bit Quackers. I don't ever remember seeing this. Like, ever. I've not seen this one at all. A limited gift pack. I don't recall seeing this one either. Academy Era. That was the racing car event. That's the beach one again. That's the Elegance. That's the Gundam one. That's the one that makes it look like it's pregnant. And this is the streamer one for 1280. Good, Quackers. Just make sure you don't surround yourself with morons. That was a Christmas event. That was the previous year's Christmas event, I think. Oh no, it wasn't. That's a Battle Pass one. That was the previous year's Christmas event. But yeah. Anything else you all would like to see from the test server? I don't think there's really much coming in this update for it. It's going to be a very dry update. You know, I think, Oren, it might be the ones that I missed. Like, they appeared, but I didn't actually notice that they appeared. Because I seem to have these coins here. Man, look at all of that. Could you imagine your account having all of this? It's like a dream. Can you imagine your account having like all of this? All of this? So good. You'd never have to worry. Who doesn't have matrices? Don't like the fact that that is so close. It's irritating. You got it. You got it. You got it. So... So what do you think of her? As long as it's a downward descent, you're alright. Oh, well that died as well. Yeah, it is satisfying. I just wish this had more of a purpose, more of a thing to it, more of a reason. It looks really damn cool, but it's just completely useless. If you didn't do this quest line, it's actually a pretty good one. I mean, if you squint really hardly, Oranyaka, you could... You know, you could, just about make out that she is. Benediction, but you need to squint really, really hard. Like I'm talking eyes closed. Squinting. But yeah, I think my favorite quality of life feature has to be this. Now you can actually see how many you're missing, how many you got. And I think that's really cool. You're skipping Master U as well? All you skippers in chat, what are you doing? You're not supposed to skip Master U? Although I still would like to know her proper rotation. It's just a really nice check marker. I think what they should have added here as well is how many chests you've got left to open and stuff. Well, I guess they've got that over here, right? Oh, but there's some secret chests that they don't list. It'd be nice if they told you those as well, but I guess that defeats the whole purpose of them being secret. You are not free to play. You buy the battle pass. And you buy the monthly pass. That means you're no longer free to play. I only have 100 pulls. Need to save my invitation. I mean, how many pulls do you think I got? Look at my pulls. 122. That's it. That's all I got. Don't look at my dark crystals, though. We don't talk about the dark crystal. We ignore my dark crystals. Dark Crystal, good film. What do you mean, Brick? Grounded is a good game. But again, you need a team for that. Honestly, she reminds me a lot of Nanying. Just without the hold attack. Nanying's hold attack was pretty deadly. But hers is thing. That silly levitation, which looks great. It's just not practical. No, I don't do base building. Wait, you don't buy the battle pass then, Orinyaka, at all? Yeah. I do wish they gave her more varied skins. But it is what it is. Like, 3 skins basically the same is pretty sad. Like, these two are identical, right? Look at it. The A0 and the A3 is... And the earned one? So why did you want to know about the Battle Pass skin then? This one is the same thing, but it's just it's got a different animation. Hey, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is a great movie. Great movie. But yeah, so I've done a... Oh, it wasn't you? I guess it was someone else. I guess it was someone else. Or was it? Maybe you're just trying to confuse me. Would have been nice if she had an extra story as well to go with it. I think they've been lacking with these stories. They've not really done enough. And I think they should have really pushed more. But that's it. I mean, I really wish they added more to this update. I know 3.8 is essentially just filler and tying in the gaps, but that's another, what, 3 weeks of basically nothing? No content? I mean, I guess we've got the mini events that are in place right now, but how many people are going to go fishing? I know Brick likes fishing, so that's okay. I mean, he's at least he's good with that one. Brick was saying yesterday in my stream how he loves fishing and that he wishes fishing should be in every single game. How do you guys feel about it? How does everyone feel about that? Fishing. Do you agree with Brick? It should be in every game? Changing your mind now, Brick. I couldn't agree less. No? I noticed over on the live account that you can't, they stopped doing the hurrah. They don't give you no more tokens. It's kind of lame. But yeah, I guess I just need to now learn the rotation, but I'm going to be pulling for Master Yi for sure. And yeah. She does seem like a good combination with Lottie. I guess she'd actually pair really well with Facer, but I don't have Facer A1. And pulling Facer A1 right now just seems like a complete waste of time. Yeah, I'm gonna go A6. I've basically stopped pulling characters that are for A1 and A3. I'm just going A6 now all the time. I just feel like 5 coins more. It took me forever just to get 2. You're trying to get those extra materials, right? Are you trying to get those gold shards or whatever they are? I can't remember the name now offhand. Well, that's the other thing, right, Brick? If you accidentally claim something that you've already claimed, that's it. You actually cannot get the rest of the items. That's a huge blunder. Yuri, I go A6 and then I get the 4 matrices as well. But I get them at A0, not A3. So essentially, I'm going to get her to A6, and then when it comes to her matrices, instead of them being 3-star, they're going to basically be A0. So I'll get 20% instead of 26%, and I'll get 22% instead of 28%. That's what I do. I'll go A6 and A40. A0 times 4. I think Nanying was the only one that I actually went to 1-star with on my global account. This is the test server, so I maxed them out. But on my global account, she's the only one that I went to 1-star. Whether it was worth it or not is another matter. And what does this do? Not that. So that's that. That's that. Okay, so it's just, I'm just being stupid. While on the ground, hold attack to activate review board. Gather up to 5 pieces that launch out and follow targets, each dealing damage equal to 352% of attack. And that's the dolphin thing. Unleash the twin fish upon landing and deal damage equal to 197%. That's the air combo. That's the ground combo. That's that. Still don't get how Scorching Sun works, but I guess I'll figure it out eventually. Take it easy, Oren. Master you, 0 star. Zero star, she's okay. Her A1, so her A1 does increase the decisive placement. You know the checkerboard skill that she has? It increases it to 18, even though you can't get 18 on board at once. I'm guessing it stacks. Additional damage from each stack of decisive placement is increased to 400%. And if you're looking at what it is right now, step in the game, decisive placement is 200%. So it basically doubles the damage. And currently you can only have up to 9 stacks if you're having an A0. So it's a bit of a DPS increase. A3, you ignore flame resistance and most enemies, from what I remember Maigi saying, don't really, well, the bosses don't have flame resistance. So that kind of defeats the purpose unless it's a perk that they, a debuff that they have. And, so that's A1, that is A3. A5, when you use your skill, when the skill is active, damage taken is reduced by 30%. So this is pretty much a survival buff. And then at A6, it's increased flame damage 5% for each stack of Scorching Sun, which I don't know how to activate. So her only 2 real damage buffs are A1 and A6. Everything else in between is meh. It's all utility. Her A3 is completely useless. That's disappointing. Like, this is completely useless. Unless, the enemies actually do have elemental weakness, then that's okay. But generally, from what I remember, they don't. So a lot of her damage is A0. So A0 should be fine. A1 is where you want to go maximum. So basically it's this skill here. So can you see that thing at the bottom here? You've got the number. You'll have 9. Instead of 18. That's it. That's the only difference. And obviously you'll do those hits that you do, they'll double damage. So instead of 200%, it goes to 400%. It's a decent upgrade. But, I don't think it's absolutely must-have necessary. But it will increase your DPS. But none of her skills or kit is really locked behind anything. And her Nexus, which is basically what you care about, Central Nexus on field, when hitting any target with free flow, which is the weapon, this one here, deal damage equal to 256% of flame damage, plus 3.3% of max HP, plus 133% of the sum of the total Wanderer's resistance types, plus... I mean, all of this is just complicated. They should just give you a flat number that it does. Makes it so much easier. Can be triggered up to every one time every 1.5 seconds. Central damage, Nexus damage counts as normal attack, not discharge damage. If anyone Frost or Vault weapon is equipped, Central Nexus damage is multiplied by 1.3. In addition, Central Nexus damage is not affected by any damage boost effects from your Titan gear. So any boost from that is going to be ignored. So you get a 1.0 ratio for your damage. But if you have a Frost character or a Vault, physical just went out the window. I guess because she's physical as well, so that would defeat the purpose. It increases the multiplier by 0.3. So I guess they're trying to get you to stop using Nanying, and I guess they really wanted you to have Asuka in your team to utilize that and gain that extra 0.3%. So A0 is fine. A1 is the sweet spot if you can get there, if you're lucky. Again, obviously these numbers are subject to change. I know it's written on the top there, but this is the test server, and as we've seen in the past, they have gone in and made final tweaks just before the actual, just before live release. So do make sure you check on the day before you do any pulls in case things are bad or they change, because some characters they just nerf to the ground, right? I'm curious to see what's, I guess this is going to be the whole event thing, but that's it. That's the test server. It's been fun, but I think we're going to call it there. I'm going to be back again on Monday to stream. Don't know what I'm doing on Saturday, but if I'm streaming on Saturday, it probably won't be Tower of Fantasy. It might be some Final Fantasy 16, because I do want to finish that eventually, finally. But Monday, again, we'll be back with Tower of Fantasy. But folks, that's it. That's GU, the Booba GU, and April 30th is the release date, along with 4.0 on May the 22nd, but that's a bit away. Alright, folks, that's it. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Remain legend. Don't forget to like and subscribe!